Well, good morning, everybody. I hope you guys had a great week. It's good to be back with you. Let's go get ourselves some coffee. Alright, that's much better. We got the coffee brewing now. Oh, boy. Nothing like not having any coffee in the morning to really start off a bad day, right? Hey, speaking of which, one of the things I've really been thinking about this week is gratitude. And trying to have a more grateful attitude for myself. And I started thinking about that a lot this week. And I really think it's a lot more important than people think. We're going to talk about that today. But first, I'm going to make some breakfast. Now, I was going to make this on my smoker like I normally do. But, looking out the window, we got a nice storm headed our way. So, fortunately, we got to use the old stove. I think you guys will like this one. It's nice because you can prep a lot of it and save it and have it during the week. Alright, now that coffee is in my system and I've had a good breakfast, I hope you guys enjoyed that quick recipe. It's really simple. I do prefer to bake it on the smoker, but this morning I had a nice little storm come in, so I cooked it inside on the stove. My preference is have it smoked. It's beautiful that way. Anyway, this week I've been thinking a lot about gratitude and how gratitude can affect your attitude. Years ago I read a book by Dr. John Maxwell called Your Attitude Determines Your Altitude. And I haven't pulled it out yet, but I think I'm going to read that. I think that's going to be on my must-read list. See if I can find the Audible, since I'm really into Audibles right now. But I really do think that having an attitude of gratitude, so to say, kind of sounds like a pun, kind of sounds cliche, but I really do think that that helps when it comes to not only your health, but a lot of facets of your life. If you see those people, they're always happy and positive, and from what I've experienced in my 53 years on this planet, the good majority of those people are the ones that you see finding success with almost anything that they do, whether that's health, career, relationships, whatever it may be. And I think that really kind of speaks volumes to, what can happen when you have a positive outlook and an attitude of gratitude. Being grateful is one of those things that we do take a lot for granted, especially given current times in the past couple of years. With the pandemic and the political stuff and everything going on around us, it can certainly lead us down a path of negativity. Pay attention to the media. What's going to happen? It's going to get into your mindset and make things negative instead of having a grateful attitude. I know it certainly has for me. Logging into social media, seeing half the posts are terrible, and they just aggravate me. So one of the things I'm working on is to stay off of social media more. What does that have to do with my goal of better health? Well, a lot, because if I can get a more positive mental outlook, have an attitude of gratitude, I think that's going to change the way that I look at a lot of things. And I think that's going to help with overall health, because, your mind, this is the strongest muscle you have. And it can either be your best friend or it can be your enemy. And I truly believe that. I really do believe that. And that's one of the things that I'm going to work on the most. As I mentioned, one of the things I'm going to work on myself is trying to stay away from that negative stuff, trying to stay away from anything that's going to drag my attitude down, so that I can become more grateful in my personal life, more grateful in my work life, more grateful with my health, everything along those lines. And what's going to help you? What do you think will help you change your life? Because that's what this channel is all about right now, is changing your life for the better, so that your health is better. And if we can go cross from your health to any other aspects of your life, well, that's great. That's what I'm here for. As you guys enjoy my journey, if I can help you guys, as I mentioned, that's great. Go ahead and comment below on what you're grateful for. Let's start with that. Leave me a good comment about what you find grateful. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how we can change our attitudes towards that. And if you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, like it, subscribe to the channel, and as I mentioned, leave a comment. Not only that, because it's going to help me grow the channel, because the YouTube algorithms and all that fun stuff, but let's start engaging in some conversation. Because that's the whole thing about this. Let's have a conversation about how we can change ourselves. Appreciate you guys sticking around. I'm going to throw a couple of pictures up here to kind of wrap things up today. Nice short video. But you got some pictures here that I've taken now that I've got one of these really nice cameras that I'm looking at you guys on. That's right, I see you guys. You see me, I see you. So I'm going to share some of the pictures I've kind of been playing around with, and probably post some pictures from some of our camping trips we've taken over the last couple of years. Because, that's a big part of my life. It's one of the things where I'm in my happy place right now. Out camping, away in the nature, doing things, seeing things, having a good time. Again, thank you so much for tuning in today. Leave the comments below about what you're grateful for. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. And you guys have a great day. I'll see you next week.